All right, dudes. Memberships. I want to talk about memberships and see what y'all think about it, right? So, I personally don't like them. I think it's bullshit, and I don't like to have any bullshit, right? Like to me, it's if I'm selling anything that I even think is like, oh well, it's bullshit, but it convinces people to do a certain thing, I don't want to do it because I don't want to be associated with any kind of bullshit. But it is an effective thing for companies to do. Now, if you're trying to do a monthly charge, like you want to do, like if you're trying to say like it's going to be a monthly fee for them to join your membership, absolutely not. You're all that is only going to create bad will with you and your customer base. That is like that is 100%. Like maybe it'll work in some places, but a recurring bill of like $50 a month just to for what, like I don't give a fuck what you're offering. It ain't worth it to nobody. Like it ain't worth it. But I've sold whenever I used to work at a company, I was always like that sold memberships. We called it a club, and I was always consistently like number one and selling it because it made perfect sense, right? Because the way that company worked is you had a $69 dispatch fee, $69 to get you out there, but they could pay $99 to be club members, and then the next trip they wouldn't have to pay a $69 or $99, and that lasts for a year, and it gave them the club membership price, which is the actual price. The other price is inflated, right? And so it like there was almost no reason to not get the membership, right? And so it's just this psychological trick that didn't cost you any money. It was just this way of like them convincing you that you had a membership to something so you would be repeat business, and then it gave us that chance to come do that whole home plumbing inspection, which, like I said, it's not a legitimate thorough inspection of your plumbing. It's a quick look to see what I can catch to sell you real quick. And like all these things could be good on their face, but in practice I think it's you're just taking advantage of people. So if you are going to do the memberships, I think they're proven to work. But here's the double edged sword of that, right? Is you need to be self aware. Okay, so an established company that has a long term presence, that has multiple vehicles with wraps and all that, like you're fully established, like multi-million dollar company. Okay, that makes sense for you to offer that, right? But I'm going to use my YouTube channel as an example here, okay? So my YouTube channel's monetized, right? I've got over 10,000 subscribers, which is not a lot. It's like in the grand scheme of things, like I'm a pissant. I am not even in Texas plumbers, I'm not even scratching the top 10 on YouTube, right? Now YouTube has tried to convince me to have memberships to my channel. They want me to have like a paid subscription for people who watch my channel to agree to pay. Like maybe I could convince one or two people to sign up for that, right? But then let's think of like overall what that would do to my channel if I was like some fucking guy that's like trying to that thinks he's so self-important that people should be paying money monthly to fucking hear my fucking ramblings, right? Like the damage that would cause is greater than the reward of convincing two or three people to pay $5 a month. You know what I mean? So I think you have to weigh the risk reward. Like now, once you're a viable business and you're making millions in revenue every year, you've obviously found a way to sell your product in a way that works. So almost no matter what you do, it can it's gonna be an add-on, and the memberships may not be so fucking bougie and of non-value, because it's not a value to somebody to say like, oh, you'll get priority service and this and that if you're some guy, like if you're like a new small company. Now, like I said, everything changes once you're established. The perception changes. Your resources are different. Your needs from that individual customer are different. Nothing's make or break, right? Once you're established, you can take all types of punches and try and experiment, and maybe memberships would be a great thing. But in my personal opinion, early on, this is not the way to go. And whenever it does make sense, you'll know it'll be an obvious thing. But definitely, like think about it like my channel. Think of how you would feel if I was asking you guys to pay me monthly to hear me fucking ramble to a microphone, right? Like maybe if I had a million subscribers and I was creating content that was like, I was paying people behind the scenes to edit, and we're actually trying to do something besides just have my fucking fat ass talk for a minute, then it would make sense for me to want to offer memberships and offer special content. But right now, all I am is just one fucking dude. There's no need for a fucking club, right? There's no need for a membership. It just make me look like an asshole. So that's where I'm at on memberships. And then besides that, let me get to the ethical and moral dilemma I have with the memberships. I think that, like, yes, it works for a lot of companies, but like, goddamn well, it's all like a manipulation. It's just fucking manipulation. It's nothing else. You're not really offering anything with that. You're just trying to rig this to be in your favor, which obviously, like, the whole point of business is to make money, right? But I also want to sleep at night. I also want to be comfortable with everything I'm selling. I want to fully believe in everything I'm selling. And the second it starts getting to like fucking tomfoolery, at least for me, it breaks down. Like, I don't have the confidence in selling what I'm doing. Like, for me, as long like, if what I got is zero bullshit, fucking look at it under a microscope. It's there's no fucking tomfoolery. It's not like there's nowhere I'm trying to get you. You know what I mean? It's all up front. It's not like this is how I get you in the end. That's people always say that phrase. That's how they get you. I don't really have a way to get you. I get you by you giving me the job and me doing a good job on it, and you keep giving me your business long term. And that pricing model that I have over there, which, sidebar, I fucked up on this. I talked about doing the materials 2x. I shouldn't have said that. Like, I fucked up. Someone pointed that out in the comment section, and I was too big a pussy to respond because, man, I really did look stupid with that. This pricing model, except for, I'm gonna make an edit to that video right now. Okay, ignore that materials 2x thing. That was not to be. That's how I do it for T&M shit. But this is for quoted work. So I'll fix that. All right, yeah, but memberships are gay. See y'all later.